This time last year, you drafted Dame for your All-Star team.
Yes.
You are here now. He's an All-Star with you as an actual teammate. How is that? Like, you look back at that and to now, like, how kind of different is this that he's here with you as your actual teammate, and maybe how has your relationship with him grown from that time to where you are today?
Yeah, by that, I think the time that I drafted him, relationship was, we had a big relationship with him. I appreciate him as a player at the time, and I knew the value that he brought to the game. And it's a guy in the All-Star team that you want to have on your team. I think that was pretty much all. Now, having him as a teammate, I think it's unbelievable. You know, having an all-time great, suiting up next to you and getting ready for the game. Our chemistry day by day is getting better, and hopefully can get to a place that we can compete for a championship. We've been teammates for 50 games. So what's that? 4 or 5 months. And as I said, I think game by game, day by day, you're getting closer. Chemistry is getting better, and hopefully we can get to a place that we can lead the other guys to the goal that we've set in the beginning of the year.
Next row back, Eric.
Giannis, right behind Jim.
You're right.
Just for you, you've been to a bunch of these All-Star games. What do you take from these experiences? And then also, what does it mean just to continue to be at an All-Star game?
It's obviously a great feeling. I never take it for granted, and I'm never going to let it slide by without appreciating it. From my first one until my last one. I'm happy that I'm here. I'm happy that I can get to suit up and play, participate in the game with the best players in the world. I'm happy that I'm able to put on a show for the people. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to come to practice. The plane was delayed, and I know that there's a lot of kids that come out there in practice that don't have the chance to go to the game to watch us play. I don't know if the NBA is not complimentary anymore. They have you pay for it. I don't know, but first time I was an All-Star, it was free. But again, as I said, it's great to be All-Star. I appreciate every single moment of it. I appreciate that I'm able to put on a show for the people here in Indiana and the people around the world that they're watching. And sitting down with the best players in the world in the locker room, like, you get memories, great memories from conversations that I remember that I had with Carmelo, my first one, from conversations I'm going to have tomorrow with Dame, Tyrese, Brunson, like all these players that I've never had the opportunity to sit in the same locker with. But it's fun. Every All-Star that I've participated was fun, except the one last year that I wasn't able to play.
Third row in the center.
Hi. Growing up, I know your reality was so much different than the one you live right now. So besides what it means to you to be here right now, what were your memories growing up from All-Star games? Did you remember that? And is this your father on your necklace?
Oh yeah, that's my dad. Growing up, I think I remember it was a game that the best players played. I think my first memories of the All-Star was in the video game. Like, I don't know, now the NBA 2K is big, but back then, where I'm from, the NBA Live was big. It was a different version. And I remember it was, I think, the 2006 version. Manu Ginobili was doing away. Like, I remember they were playing East versus West. And I used to compete with my brother in the video games. So that was the first memory. I thought, like, all the best players come into a game and they play against one another, and it's fun. And then you participate in some of them. And it's been a fun ride. I enjoyed. I hope the people that watch the game enjoyed as much as we enjoyed.
Tim, standing on the right.
Giannis, as long as you've been in the league and been in the All-Star game, LeBron has been a part of it. He's
Yes.
sort of been the face of it.
Yes.
As he's getting at least closer to the end of his career,
if you look beyond whenever he does stop playing, who do you see as being sort of the next face of the league after he is done?
First of all, I think LeBron's going to play 7 to 10 more years. There's no sign of him slowing down. It's year 21 and he's playing incredible. I don't know, he's probably averaging, 27, 8 and 8? Close. I don't follow, but I think it's got to be somewhere up there. I don't know. We have Victor, we have Nikola, but he doesn't want to really be the face either. We have Luka, Joel. We have a lot of people. Shea, on and off the court, brings the hype out of the game. There's a lot of people that can take that spot for after LeBron leaves.
Fourth row on this left side.
Hey, Giannis, talking about LeBron, if you have to pick something about his game, what would you pick for your game and why?
His availability. That 21 years he's never got hurt. I think that's the biggest talent he has. He's able to be durable throughout his whole career. There's never been a player like that. I think a lot of people have minor injuries, major injuries, and they come back. But he's always been available for his team. And I think that's one of the secrets that he's the all-time leading scorer, because he plays games. He plays minutes. He scores the ball. And that's why he's been successful too. So I wish that I could be as durable as LeBron. That's the most important thing. All the other things you can control, from be able to shoot better, be able to post up better, be able to dribble better, be able to, run the floor better, all the other things you can control. But things that you can't control is how durable this guy has been, how the way he take care of his body. A lot of people work hard, but I think there's only a few of the players that recover as hard too as LeBron. So probably that.
Fourth row on your right.
Giannis, what do you think about playing against Nikola Jokic this time? I think like in 2019 in Charlotte, you were on the same team. How competitive it's going to be tomorrow night? And do you think the Nuggets and Bucks will be in the finals this year?
It's fun. It's always fun playing against the best players. Now, if we are going to be in the finals, I don't know. Time will tell. Denver has a very, very good team. Probably the favorite in the West. Probably gonna make it there all the way, but we have a lot of work to do. Me talk about our team. We have a lot of work to do. Hopefully, if we get there, it'll be fun. But at the end of the day, you got to get there first. We have a lot of work to do, and it's very, very far down the road to even think about that. But it's always great playing against Nikola, playing against the best players in the world. It's always fun.
Next question, second row over here.
Yes, Giannis, my question is about Jabari Parker.
Tony Parker?
Jabari Parker, yeah. He's playing great in Barcelona. He made a crazy dunk yesterday. What do you think about how he's playing in Barcelona?
Jabari Parker.
Jabari.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. My pronunciation.
No, I love it, man. I watch all of his highlights. And he's like finding plays that he's happy. And I feel like, when I played with him, whenever he was happy and he felt comfortable in his environment, like he will like thrive. And you can see like he's playing really well. He had this crazy buzzer beater a couple weeks ago. He's leaned out. He's healthy. And I'm just happy that he's enjoying the game again. Barcelona definitely have a good one, a great one. Great guy also. And I'm happy. I'm happy to see him out there. I'm very, very happy to see him out there.
Next row back.
Giannis, what kind of improvement about the game of Wemby have you seen since your last game against him?
Against who?
Wemby. And the Spurs.
Improve it, me or Wemby's?
Improvement of Wemby.
For
in this
Wemby,
game, yeah.
I be very, very honest with you. I don't watch basketball. I did not watch any game of Wemby before that. And I didn't watch any game of Wemby after that. Not just Wemby, I just in general do not watch basketball. So stats, highlights, how people play, I have no idea, and I love it. You know, I love it when I go to the game. I have no idea who I'm playing and what they do. Makes it harder.
Next one here.
We have learned how inspiring your history has been. With everything you have experienced, what is the most valuable thing that the life for basketball has taught you?
I really don't want to go there. Just never give up. Just keep on believing, keep on going. You know, and be a hard worker. That's all I can say. You know, I don't give up. I believe in myself. I believe in my dreams and what I'm trying to accomplish, and I know that I gotta work hard. That's what I've done my whole career, and that's what I'm gonna do in basketball after I retire. It's something that have allowed me to be the man that I am today. So yeah, be a hard worker, don't give up, believe in yourself.
Right here on the left.
Brianna Holmes with Radio 1. Speaking of your story, your documentary is coming out on Monday. What, like, as an immigrant and coming from West Africa, coming from Nigeria, and even looking at the Super Bowl, they highlighted Ghana. What do you hope that your story and that this film inspires other immigrants? Thank you. Other immigrants that are coming from Africa and specific countries in Africa, but also immigrants from around the world that have come to America.
I hope we can touch as many people as possible, inspire them, you know, in the best way. But for me, I'm just trying, when I do stuff like that, I just try to be myself. You know, I don't have in my mind, I'm trying to inspire, I'm trying to impact people's lives. I'm just trying to be myself. I try to be as authentic as possible, and I understand that I have a platform that allows me to do that, and I have to be a role model around the world for a lot of people that look up to me. But I try to be myself as much as possible. I was inspired by many people before me, and I hope that I can do the same for them. But not just for immigrants, for a lot of people around the world.
And
Sta-
sorry.
Standing on the back right.
What is something that fatherhood has taught you?
Fatherhood?
Yeah.
Be patient. You gotta be patient. They're not always going to do things that you like. Be patient because they're kids. I think that's the most important thing.
Over here on the left side.
Hey, Giannis. I'm just curious what your patterns or phases of reflection throughout your life and career. Like, obviously, you look back at a season and stuff like that, but how often do you look back at where you were 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and reflect on how much growth you've had, both you and your family?
I think during the day I might take 2 seconds and kind of, this is my 8th All-Star. Oh, wow, I did that, or, you know, but that's pretty much it. But then the rest of the day is me trying to figure out how can I make this last? How can I, you know, be here again next year? How can I take care of my body? How can I be better? How can I help my team be successful? How can I be a better father? Like, at the end of the day, like, I can say, 2020 was the first time I was a father. But okay, you know, I'm a father now of 3, and today, what can I do to provide for them and be the best example for them today? You know, but for sure, during the day, I take like 2 to 5 seconds of kind of reflect, but I don't have time. I have to keep on moving forward. When I'm done, when I'm old and grumpy, you know, I'm old and grumpy, my kids have kids, and their kids have kids, you know, and I sit down. Maybe then I will sit down more and reflect through, you know, everything that I've been through in my life and everything that I've accomplished. But now it's go time, man. I enjoy it. I am not gonna lie. I enjoy every single moment of it. I live my life very, very hard. I live it to the fullest. But I don't have too much time to relax.
Take final 2 questions here, and then Don over there.
Hey, Giannis, over here in the middle. A
a lot has been made about your guys' 3-7 record with Doc Rivers. Just quick two-parter. What has it been like trying to adjust to what he wants to do, and what are you hoping this weekend will do to kind of help you get guys back on track in the last 26 games?
Obviously, it's hard. It's hard. This is my fourth. This is my fourth coach in the span of 6 months, from Coach Bud, Coach Griff, Coach Joe, then Doc. Different philosophy, different game plan. Yeah, it's hard. It's draining. Because I am a student of the game. I try to, when somebody asks me to do something, try to do it in the best of my ability. I try to understand what we are trying to accomplish, because if I can understand it, I can also be there for my teammates if they ask me a question. But yeah, I love working with Coach Doc. He's been very, very successful. We can talk all day about things that he's accomplished around the league. He's won, I think, 1,100 NBA games. Some people have never played 1,100 games. But yeah, he brings a level of, how can I say, a championship level to the team. He won. He's coached a lot of successful teams in the past. And, when you have that guy, in your bench, you have to bring your A game. Now, things that we have to do to get back on track, I say, we have to get healthy from Chris Middleton, but that cannot be our excuse. We've played 56 games, which is a lot. We've played a lot of minutes. We got to take care of our body, and hopefully we have a mental and a physical break now, these 6-7 days, and then we get back and we're fresh and we're able to go again and try to build new habits, and play good basketball and try to win some games. But yeah, it's been a very, very, very hard season for everybody, not just for the players and for the coaching staff and the changes. It's been a hard season, but through it all, I think we can get it done. So we hope. We'll see.
Don, final question, third row on the right.
Giannis, Victor Wembanyama has kind of pointed at you as a role model that he's looked at from afar. I know you guys had a nice battle early in the season. I'd like to get your impressions of him so far, and maybe what advice you would give him as he continues to try to develop to become a Giannis someday.
Yeah, be 100 times better than Giannis, but he doesn't need to be Giannis. He's going to be a Victor. I think as I said, I don't watch a lot of basketball. I haven't watched him play a lot of the year, but obviously when we are in the bus or when we're in the plane, you have guys going, oh, wow, that's crazy. And then you kind of draws your attention. It's like, what happened? You want to know, because I'm nosy and I want to know. And then I see things that he does. I'm like, I've never seen anybody like it. And I don't think it's ever going to be anyone else like him. Because people don't understand, it's not only that he's not 7'3", he's like 7'5". I was next to him. He was way taller than me. But he can shoot, he can dribble, blah, blah, blah. We all know that, right? But the feel of that's the first thing I know, the feel of the game. He knows, he understands the game. He played the game. I watched him play before he was in the NBA in Asheville when he was teammates with my little brother. So I had the chance to watch. His feel of the game is incredible. And you cannot really teach that. It's either you have it or you don't. You can get stronger, you can get faster, you can dribble better, you can shoot better, all those. Yeah, but the feel of the game, when to shoot, when to defend, when to sprint, when to help your teammate, when to not help, all those, the timing on blocking shot, that you cannot teach. That's feel. And he has that, and that's the scary part. For him, the most important thing, I think, throughout his career is going to be health. Because if he has health, he has everything. He's going to dominate on the court because he's unguardable. You cannot guard him one-on-one. I don't know if you can guard him 2 versus 1 or 3 versus 1. We tried, we couldn't. And a lot of people around the NBA have tried, and they couldn't. But it's health. As long as that, I don't want to say kid because he's a grown man, as long as Victor is healthy, the league is his. LeBron is kind of like that. he's close to the end of his career and retiring. He's, but we have to deal with this problem now, moving forward. But no, I'm happy to see people thrive and do what they love. And as I said, health is the most important thing. As long as Victor is healthy, he's going to accomplish everything. He's going to, be a champion, be MVP in this league, do all the things that the goals that he's set for himself. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if that answers your question.